What's going on, everyone? Badger here. And no matter what you thought about Superman, because I've had this conversation debate with people who absolutely love the movie, 8, 9, 10 out of 10, said it was pure cinema, best Superman they've ever seen. And I've seen people say it was absolute horrible, 2 out of 10s. And I've had people that have my opinion, 6, 7, it was all right, could have, should have been much better. And somewhere out there is probably 30 extra minutes of footage that really does make this one of the better Superman movies. But till we get that, there's one thing in the Superman movie that almost to a T, everyone agreed was horrible. With very few exceptions of the people that are like, it's all right, I didn't mind it. They did in Smallville, ignoring the fact that they also undid it in Smallville. And that is the Kryptonian Message. If you're still watching, I'm assuming you've either seen the movie or you've heard about the change that instead of the inspiring message from Jor-El and Lara Lorvan that, hey, son, we sent you there to be an inspiration to the people and all of that. Of course, when Lex uses the engineer to hack it or really uncover the full message, they discover that it's a message of conquering, that even if you apply, and I guess this is to Robert Meyer Burnett's credit, this is what James Gunn views it as they're not necessarily evil, one of those, who are we to apply our morality to a superior species, but that basically they just view humans as less, weak of mind and body and spirit, and they wanted Cal to lord over them, to rule them well, and of course his mom tells him to dispose of anyone who can't or won't serve him, and to take many wives and spread his genes so that Krypton and his sons will continue. So basically tells him to conquer and the secret harem and all that. And very upsetting to a lot of people. Multiple times in the movie from different characters and different environments, in the secret lair when they don't have to hide, to point of view characters, all of it, to authority characters, they all tell you it. And because it's such a horrible decision, or because people have just seen years of Lex Luthor, we get various amounts of cope. Either you get a script doctor who goes, you don't know the difference between a character trait or a red herring. Or you get a Robert who says that, they're going to undo it. It was probably Brainiac that did it. Or even a Bo DeMeo, who should know better, who writes this, who goes, you trust Lex Luthor? Well, finally, because he said it sort of before, but now this is the official response from James Gunn. Let's see who was right. Spoiler, it was me.
Has it been doctored? Is that the actual
How
message?
can someone not think it's real?
Guys, you want to answer James? Here.
Just saying.
How can someone, I don't understand. Like, we did this. So in the test screens, people were like, is it real? With AI, nobody trusts anything. Okay. In the movie,
You make a point of saying,
he said,
Mr. Terrific says it's real.
Mr. Terrific says, I know those.
Okay, so Mr. Terrific says it, and he's an authority figure. He's supposed to be the smartest guy in the world next to Lex Luthor, and he says, I know those guys. They're incorruptible. They say it's real. It's real.
Computer forensics guys, there's no way. That's Mr. Terrific.
Right, so that's the first one, and that's completely ignored by the cope by people in headcanon by saying, no, that's not what he didn't get a chance to examine it, so that doesn't count. Okay.
The smartest Lex Luthor. Then I have Maury, the Secretary of Defense, say, I think whatever you think about Luthor, but it's real.
So, and that to everyone, you trust Bo? You trust Lex Luthor? No, but the movie and multiple different points of view tell you that in this particular case, it's real. We'll continue.
And then the clincher is that Gurkos and Lex are walking together.
Right.
And, Gurkos says, you doctored a message. This is great. And Lex says, it's not a message. It's not doctored.
Right.
It's real. And who thought his own parents would be the ones to bring it?
To which I was told he's lying to Gurkos, even though he's shown to trust him implicitly, and he's in his control room, not lying or hiding anything. But for some reason, this particular little point that he doesn't need to, he decides to lie and then go back to being stupid the rest of the movie. Cope. It's a horrible decision. We all know it's a horrible decision. It was fine if it was faked, but it's not, and we'll continue.
I'm down.
Okay. We just clarified. Has it been doctored?
So there you go. Every conceivable way that they can tell you the movie, that the message is real, including the very end where Clark has all of the footage of his parents replaced with footage of his Earth parents. And then again, in another interview, Gunn went on record saying, and it's not even as deep as it's something being set up. It's not a character arc. It's for this movie only, and it's never going to be brought up again unless the response is so horrible he tries to retcon it. But for what it is right now, if everyone just accepted it, this is simply because he wanted Clark to have a crisis, an identity crisis. Am I Superman because I want to help people, or am I Superman because my parents, I thought, told me to, and now they're telling me to conquer? So if they're telling me to conquer and I listen to them, shouldn't I listen to them and conquer, or should I listen to my Earth parents? And that's the Kryptonian legacy. It's dumb as fuck. It's been done before, but it's been done better and with more nuance and all the things. So there it is. The message is real. You can take all that cope, all that headcanon, and kick it on right down the road, because as is, yes, Jor-El and Lara asked him to take over Earth and spread his seed far and wide. Little Genghis Khan, or Genghis, depending on how you heard it. That's it. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. Hopefully you have done that. If you have, thank you. If you're going to, thank you. We're like 700 away from 10,000. There it is. There it is.
Well, bye.